Hey, what's up, guys? So the mid-season patch notes, they came out today. There's a bunch of balance updates and stuff in there. They're not going to do the live chat today, or they did not do the live chat today. They're going to do it next Friday, the 21st. Um, they did talk about a few things that in the forums that we need to talk about real quick. Season 5 PTR is coming. They are going to let us do the PTR again. So it would it would probably be a good bet that it's a substantial update to the game. Uh, if you've been playing since it came out, you know that they did some pretty bad things in the beginning and they lost a lot of people. Uh, and, you know, it happens. Games go up and games go down. They do stuff. I don't think they're going to do that again. I think they're trying to do I think they're trying to do what's right and make it a fun game for everybody. Uh, I have thoroughly enjoyed this patch on season, this season of Loot Reborn, um, which it was. They added a lot to it. It's a lot more fun. Still needs tweaks. Still needs finesse, but it'll get there. And so we're hoping they're going to just continue that. Um, couple couple big things. Everybody's getting a buff. Everybody. Almost every build and every class is getting buffed. Um, they're buffing healing potions. Um, they're buffing aspects. They're buffing unique items. And they even buffed some of the Ubers. They buffed Endariel's Visage, so it's actually more effective and it does more damage. Doombringer is going to do more damage. Ring of Starless Skies, which everybody's talking about, is the big winner, going from 4 to 5 stacks of resource reduction. Um, Also, Tyrael's Might, the Divine Barrage, which I haven't got one. I know people who have disenchanted some, which sucks. Uh, the damage is increased by 100%, which is crazy. Another huge thing for everybody is from previous seasons to this season, we had all stats on a lot of things. Um, and because of that, we could, in our Paragon boards, we could access nodes that required stats from something that isn't our primary. And we could access, you know, more damage, more healing, more whatever. And in this season, with the season of Loot Reborn, they took all stats kind of out, and it's not as much of a player, and so it's hard to tap into those. They're going to drop stat requirements per board from 90 to 60. That's a third, so that's huge if you think about it. So, like if a board required you to have 300 intelligence and you were a barbarian, Uh, now you only need 200. It's kind of amazing. That's a third. It's amazing. We appreciate that. That's good. Barbarian changes. They're increasing whirlwind damage, 15%. Violent whirlwind from 30 to 30. Everything is just kind of a little bit better. Call the Ancients. Each one of them's a little bit better. Frenzies, a little bit better. Flay, which was already, as you know, for a lot of us that play the Thorns build, later on in the game, you Flay does more damage, and they buffed that. That's crazy. Um, it does it does 8% more over time. And enhanced Flay, like everything, it's just ridiculous. It's just and it's not a bad thing. It's making us stronger because right now I think the top single players in the pit are clearing 140, and by top I mean a handful. And I think in group play it's 150. So they're bringing all the damage up a little bit, and you'll see later they brought everything in the pit a little bit down. So they're kind of coming down and bringing us up. Hopefully, we'll meet in the middle there. Um, Combat Flay stacks up to 5 times instead of 4 times. Damage reductions increased, which is crazy. Uh, I there's a lot of uses for that. Combat Flay just kind of got really good. Any build that's relying on that, I think, just got a big boost. Just like Whirlwind, just like the Whirlwind did. Pressure points. Um, it's a it was a pretty good ability, I guess. Now it's a little bit better. Just tough as nails for us Thorns players. Again, bleeding damage increased from 10 to 15%, which is actually pretty large. Uh, it'll be really interesting to see how that affects the Thorns build. Walking to Arsenal. Walking Arsenal is the druid of barbarians, in my opinion. They buffed it. I still don't see it being played. Um, Legendary aspects. Um, Tempering blows reduced from 6 to 5 to activate. Okay, sure. I'm not sure why, but okay. The slacking aspect. The slacking aspect. Let's talk about the slacking. Nobody's talking about the slacking aspect. So if you played Diablo 3, you know that we always used Rend when we did Whirlwind. And here it is again. They're buffing. So previously, you hit up to a 45 to 60% chance to gain 20 Fury when Rend deals damage to at least one bleeding enemy. Okay. Now you have a 45 to 60% chance to gain 20 Fury when a core skill deals direct damage to at least one bleeding enemy. Your maximum Fury is increased from 5 to 20 by 5 to 20. Okay, so how does that affect us? Oh, I don't know. Whirlwind? Ramaladni's? Come on, man. This is crazy. They're just setting it up. So you're gonna get it's a lucky hit chance with a 45 to 60% chance to gain Fury. And you're gonna get a maximum Fury buff. Uh I don't even know how crazy that's going to get, but I know it's going to get crazy. You watch. You watch. I'm really excited about that because Whirlwind has not been viable. We played Whirlwind on the PTR. It was viable up to about 70 or 80, level 70 or 80, with the Dust Devils, and then it fell off. And it was the same way live. And it's still fun to play. It's a lot of fun to play, especially in Helltides. But and it just doesn't perform in endgame. And now they buffed all of it. Now you got the slacking aspect that's buffed. And then right here as well, you can see the Dust Devil aspect just got 100% buff. That's crazy. We're excited about that. We cannot wait for this to go live. Again, aspect of the Relentless Arms Master. Wamp wamp. Um, we're it's a buff, I guess. We're still not gonna play Walking Arsenal. I'm sorry. Thank you for the buff. We're not gonna do it. They buffed Gore's devastating grips. Great, grand, fine. Um, Still not the original Gore's. Well, the original Gore's was so broken you just instant killed stuff. But the way they fixed it, it was actually pretty decent. It would stack up all the damage that you did and drop a load on it. And, you know, we like that. I wish it went back to that. Ancient Oath, increase, blah, blah, blah. And then a bunch of other stuff. We don't play druids. We don't care. We don't really play necromancers. We don't care. We don't play rogue. We don't care. We don't play sorcerer. We don't care. And we have played all those. It's just not what we do. End game. Boom. This is what we do. Health and damage levels have been reduced on the pit. And they said you'll notice it more up to level 60. And the reason for that is level 61 is where you start getting the final tiers of the materials that you need to masterwork your gear. So people will be able to play in that, which is nice. Now, if they're buffing everybody and they're lowering this, hopefully, like I said, bringing the top tier down and bringing us up, hopefully we'll be able to do, we're down. Hopefully we'll see somebody hitting the end of the end game. It would be nice. It would be nice if we could. I would like to. I wouldn't say that I'm the best player out there. I wouldn't say that I'm the worst player out there, but I would try. At least if there's a chance, I would try. And I think that's what they're going for. An attainable goal. So that's good. All tormented boss have had their health reduced by 30%, including the blood boils from Tormented Echo of Lilith. So that will be interesting. Lots of bug fixes. This one's pretty big. So they've changed the way that the Holy Bolts elixir is going to work. They retooled it. They didn't just nerf it or buff it. They actually redeveloped it. So now it's not going to trigger off of your minions or something like that or whatever. It's going to trigger off your weapon damage. Okay, sure, we get that. Blah, blah, blah. Fix some issues unrelated to us. Fixed an issue where pets were being counted as minions in various cases, like the dogs that just came out, which if you haven't seen the Vessel of a Hatred updates, dogs are live, wings are live, tiger mounts live. It's all pretty cool. We're super excited. It's less than we thought it was going to be. We thought it was going to be, $100. We pre-ordered it, and I think you get a discount when you pre-order it. We got it for, I think, $79, and I think if you don't pre-order it, it's $89. That's for the big build, and with the big build, you get everything. You get the 3 special pets, you get the mount, you get the wings, you get a bunch of in-game currency that you can spend, you get a transmog that you can wear right now, which looks like I don't know, Aztec. And I don't know why nobody's talking about this, but the cat mount with its armor on, it definitely looks like He-Man's mount. It looks like He-Man's mount, and I want somebody to post a picture of that in the comments. Please, please, somebody post the picture of He-Man's mount in the comments so that you know what I'm talking about. Yes, we're that old. If you're not that old, look it up. Google's a miracle. Anyways, that's the long and short of it. If you want to hear about the sorceress, the rogue, the druid, the necromancer, it's not what we do. So go check out somebody who does. If there's more updates, we'll come and talk to you guys. We're pretty excited about what they're doing here. We're excited about the direction that they're going with the game, and we're going to go play it. And we are live every day, whether it's in the morning or in the evening. Follow us on Twitch, YouTube, and Twitter, and get the announcements. We appreciate the likes and subs and the comments, and we'll see you guys around.